we have, and mine's the greatest hits version, so this is not the long box version that would have released at the time, but there we go, Namco's Air Combat. And there's the back, the details there. Lock on and unleash the most devastating firepower in the skies. So Air Combat did release as an arcade game from Namco in 1990. I think it's 1993. So this one came nearly 2 years after the arcade version, and they revised quite a few things for this PlayStation release. 17 missions, 360-degree environments, a 2-player dogfight mode, and buy and sell up to 16 aircraft. So 1 or 2 players, utilizes the memory card, and we can open in here. There's another promotional image for Air Combat. The man is terrified of the air and the combat. Okay, so that explains what the ratings are: power, mobility, stability, defense, and offense. So there we go. And so as it pertains to the PlayStation releasing in the United States, though, we have some information here. A press release that came out of Namco at the time. Sony was really going around at the time and throwing around that it had a number of third-party licensees doing games for the system, and one of the big ones that it landed was indeed Namco. Namco pretty much went towards specifically developing for the PlayStation 1 at this point, and so it supported the PlayStation out of the gate with 5 arcade titles. And so it came out with Ridge Racer, Tekken, Cyber Sled, Air Combat, and Starblade Alpha. And Ridge Racer and Cyber Sled, I believe... Well, did Air Combat... Let me see. I might have it backward here. So Air Combat was launched at launch, and so was Ridge Racer. So Cyber Sled was the one that came just after the release. And so Namco has one of the most extensive libraries of high-end entertainment arcade titles in the world, said Yoshi Homa, president and CEO of Namco Home Tech. And then back at that time, the console division of Namco, at least in the US, probably in Japan too, but it was referred to as Namco Home Tech. And he continues, because of the technology and opportunity that the PlayStation offers, it was obvious choice for our entry onto the next generation platforms. And then it goes on to state, even though these are arcade releases, they're significantly enhanced from graphical enhancements, additional missions, characters, and so on. So these aren't straight ports of the arcade titles. They have extra features, and like specifically with Air Combat, it's greatly enhanced. If I recall correctly, the arcade Air Combat, you essentially just pick between 3 different difficulties, and you're under a strict time limit to eliminate all the opposing planes in the scenario. So it's pretty straightforward and kind of a quick fire game, prompting you to do things within a time limit. At this time, they really went on talking about Ridge Racer and Tekken, so there's not a lot of early items I have available to share based specifically on Air Combat, but on an archived Namco website, they did have a pretty interesting FAQ. The Namco US is not discussing titles releasing in other territories, but it has the things of note. Will Namco release any games for the PC, CD-ROM, Saturn, or Ultra 64? And currently Namco does not have any plans to release any games for any other systems besides Sony's PlayStation, except for Cyber Sled for Saturn, which is under development. No release date had been determined yet. And that's of note because Cyber Sled did in fact release on the PlayStation, but I don't believe it ever panned out for the Sega Saturn. And one item of additional note is that Starblade Alpha was lined up in the initial 5 games produced by Namco for the PlayStation, and that did release on the 3DO. So that was one that I've played on my 3DO. I don't have it for PlayStation, but I have it for 3DO. I've played through it. It's a decent little port over where you can play using there's like enhanced graphics and like original arcade graphics, but I saw some information suggesting that Cyber Sled and Ridge Racer had at one point been under consideration for releasing on the 3DO, but those obviously did not happen as well. And people have fond memories of Ridge Racer on the PlayStation, but I recall I've seen it did incredibly well in Japan. They outright state here, does Namco plan to make any more games for the 16-bit systems? And that is a flat no. So they're done, and interestingly enough, if you go to this website, and they have the listings of games that Namco Home Tech has produced and released, it even mentions Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, and Game Gear, but it doesn't have the 3DO listing for Starblade Alpha. Will Namco be releasing Tales of Fantasia in the US? And no decision has been made in regard to releasing this title for the US market. If it is released in the US, it will most likely be released for the Sony PlayStation. And I don't even remember if that actually happened. But I remember there was like the Tales games for like Super Famicom. It wasn't until later. It finally released in the US on something like the Game Boy Advance or something like that. So I'm not into the Tales of series, but it's funny enough looking up gaming events in the area. Apparently there's a convention in Indiana that is specifically based on the Tales of series. Which it's kind of cool. I respect that dedication. I kind of wonder, I'll have to look up some stuff to see if there's photos or videos from those events. Will Namco be releasing Time Crisis, Dirt Dash, Ace Driver, or Alpine Racer for any home console system? And a decision has not been made to release any of these titles for any home system. I believe Time Crisis was the only one out of those that actually got the eventual home release. And the final question on the screen, will the Namco's Negcon controller be released in the United States? And if you are not aware, that is the handheld pad controller that actually rotates in the middle like a steering wheel. So it's like intended for use for Ridge Racer. Not quite a steering wheel peripheral, but still kind of gives you the tactile sensations of turning a steering wheel. And they reply that it will be released in the US by Sony. You can try contacting Sony at 1-800-345-SONY for more information. With that out of the way, we're going to get straight into the game. Got it fired up here. Go over here. Go. We've got the opening cinematic here. Okay, key configuration. Novice. Oh, I understand. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of looking at like, planes don't really turn. Like, okay, that makes more sense. But I still think I'm going to go with this. Here we see one player game mode and the 2P versus mode. Not a lot in the options, to be honest. Ooh, easy, normal, and hard. I think we'll go in as Namco intended here. We'll try it on normal. I still wouldn't put this genre in my wheelhouse.
The country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorist force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks. To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration commensurate with your positions as the premier Top Guns of the world.
It's quite a sentence, full of big words. I love it. Okay. It is a good font. So, I'm getting big Bionic Commando vibes from this mission screen. Okay, so we don't have any other choices. Mission 1. Oh, I guess we can view our aircraft, but we don't have any money, so we can't buy anything yet. But I love that. The reward. Boy, we are getting paid quite handsomely for these 5 million reward. So here's our planes we have available from the get-go. The F4, it's stable and powerful. The F-14, it's not very mobile, but oh shoot, the music is skipping. I forgot about that. The CD is not in very good condition. I bought it pre-owned, obviously, but as far as I know, like that's the only quirk based on the CD being skipped is on that plane selection screen. The music eventually skips. We'll get the arcade feeling here. Okay. Oh no.
Don't let him get away. On our right.
Okay, we got him.
Close on our six. Great shot. Take off.
Looks like we have plenty of missiles.
On our tail. On our right. Up ahead.
So now we got. Oh, there they are. We have to get within 1,000 to lock on.
Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down.
I recall flight being quite a popular genre at the onset of the PlayStation 1.
Let him get away.
Because the one I actually played a lot was called Top Gun: Fire at Will, which, even though it was based on the Top Gun license, it didn't have any of like the scenarios or characters from the movies. But it had a lot of really good FMV scenes in it. I was looking at some early demo discs, and there were quite a bit of like flight-based games. I unfortunately don't have Warhawk for the PlayStation.
Enemy in front. Up ahead.
Okay. Oh man. Got very concerned all of a sudden. Targets. Slow up so we don't pass them.
Don't let him get away.
Yes, okay.
Fire. Shoot it down. Great shot.
Try to follow behind them, because if they're
Let him get away.
baking too heavily, we'll lose the missile. Will lose them. Kind of did like this. Looks nice. The music's cool. The draw distance isn't quite there, but I mean, this is a launch title for the PlayStation, so it's fair enough. Could be like they do for other games, we'll just claim that it's foggy. Now this is an introductory level too, so like I don't think we're not quite flying over the cities and stuff yet. Just a lot of bodies of water right now. Oh, okay, finished them off. So there's one over here now. I believe this is the last one now.
Enemy in
Okay. Unfortunately, we're approaching these from the side, so they might bank and avoid our... In my test, I haven't found that the machine gun's very useful. Like, I can't seem to get the machine gun to hit anything. So I'm getting very worried in the scenarios that we might run out of missiles.
Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Bingo. Yahoo!
Is that one?
Don't be wasted. Bingo. Yahoo!
Let's see if we can try to... This might draw this out a little bit, unfortunately, but I need to figure out how...
Don't let him get away.
Is this why? Do we need to...
Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Stay with him. Don't let him get away.
I don't understand how close I need to be, like where I need to...
Don't let him get away.
Oh, okay, we got some hits. You have to be really close for the machine gun to do anything.
Enter in the complex.
I thought I was going to crash into it. So that was what, within 500 or so? At least we now know that the machine gun actually works if we run out of missiles. So there's mission 1. go.
Enemy in sight.
These are the cool segments. Okay, ground target. If I remember. Need to be careful because they obviously shoot at me.
Up ahead. Enemy locked on target.
Alert, body damage. Alert,
What?
body damage.
How'd that hit me?
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Bogey on our
Alert,
six.
body damage.
Altitude too low. Flying.
Hold up. Oh no. Too low to the ground, I guess.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage.
Let's create some
Alert,
space
body
here.
damage.
Up ahead.
Oh, that's a plane.
On our right. Bogey on our six. Enemy on our left.
Okay. Another ground target.
Warning,
Enemy locked on.
warning.
Missile approaching. Dive. Dive.
Caution.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Gonna have to disengage, but at least we avoided a missile strike there.
Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Hit you.
Got
Bogey on our six. Enemy in sight. Bogey on our six. On our right.
Come on.
Take off.
I don't want to take any more machine gun
Enemy in
fire.
sight.
Okay. So we gotta get these buildings. Gotta loop back around. But it seems like we got most of the enemy cover around them eliminated.
Bogey on our six. On our right. Take off.
Okay, no, okay, it only takes one missile.
On our right. Enemy in sight. Fire. Shoot it down. On our right.
It's encouraging me to shoot it down, so I'm guessing it's not my teammate, my wingman.
Stay with it. Take off. Don't let him get away. Take you. Yeah. Out. On our
Yeah.
left. Bogey on our tail.
You have to pay for your damage repair. I'm glad you don't have to pay to restock your missiles. Too? Yeah, where's that fire coming from?
Warning,
Enemy locked on target.
warning.
Take off. Bogey at 12
So
o'clock.
I'm...
Altitude too low.
Caution,
Bogey on our tail.
low altitude.
Ah! Okay. Buildings. Why are there buildings in the city? Who put those there?
Take off.
Okay.
Enemy in sight.
But yeah, Cleveland Gaming Classic, Kevin Bayless is going to be there, so I'm hoping to add
Take off.
to the autographed cartridge pile here.
Up ahead.
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body
Enemy in
damage.
sight.
Alert, body damage.
Bogey on our tail.
Alert, body damage.
So they went with a rare theme. Trying to think of the other two rare team members that are gonna. I know one of them's Grant Kirkhope.
Locked on us. Missile approaching.
Oh my god, no! Okay. This plane, it's sometimes the lack of mobility is really
Bogey on our tail. On our right.
But I keep forgetting, I need to upload the stuff I have of, like, for one of the events that I ran, the voice actress for, like, Tekken 5 and 6, Nina Williams, was there. And she'll actually play Tekken
Enemy
with
in
you.
sight. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Jesus, miss. Bingo. Yeah.
It's kind of funny, you can tell she does this at multiple events because she claims she has no idea what she's doing. And yeah, she is kind of button mashing, but if you play her, like, you can tell she knows which buttons to mash. It's not like pure blind chance that she's pulling off these moves. She knows if she hits specific buttons, certain things happen. Yes. To be fair, that's how I approach video games as well. What is the best button? What is the best button? We turn and avoid this mountain. Thank you. Oh goodness, what are you going in a cave? Oh god. Yeah, you better not leave the ravine. Ha ha ha. I don't think I get much of a choice here. Okay, so we got a helicopter as soon as we turn the corner here. Where is this?
Enemy in sight. Fire! Up ahead!
Those at least get taken down in one hit.
Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire!
Based on the mission briefing map, this didn't seem like a terribly long mission, but I know this is an approach to the final. It'll be this, and then we get our final mission. We gotta sneak our way into the base.
Enemy in sight. Fire!
God. Look at this turn. Oh, look at turn. Okay. It's okay. We almost there? No, don't leave the ravine, no! Okay. So there we go. Discovery of airborne fortress, what?
Urgent message. Enemy giant airborne fortress discovered. This may be your final task. Eliminate it before it reaches our airspace.
He's yelling at me. What is that?
Enemy in sight.
What are those? Oh my god. What is it? Are we behind? Oh my god. It's like, nope. The money's already hit her bank account. She's like, we're never gonna hear from her again. She saw the island off to the side, and that's where she's gonna live now.
Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Darn it. I don't like that.
Great shot! Bogey on our 6.
I like the surprise of this flying fortress. It's just really annoying to...
Fuel low. Caution.
Fuel low? Okay, suddenly fuel mechanic.
Caution. Fuel low.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess we're going in.
Caution.
Bogey on our 6.
Fuel low.
No, go up! No! No! Go up!
Caution.
Oh god.
Enemy locked on target.
Oh! No, don't crash into it! Okay. I had to be cool and fly through the flames.
Congratulations. The enemy has capitulated and the coup has failed.
Capitulated?
The right
Ah,
of government has been restored to this peaceful.
that's good, right?
Your skill as Top Guns changed the balance. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. Pay me. Give me my money. CGI footage is acceptable too. I could be swayed with 90s CGI footage. Where were these assholes when I was fighting all these missions? Suddenly, there's 50 people in the fleet. That's right, I guess. They are hanging out on Scorpion Beach. Appreciate it. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, it has a little bit of a slower pace to it, but this one was worth playing. With the scorpion instead of a watermelon. It's what all the high schoolers do. Yeah, that's me with the double spoiler. Now this is kind of looking like, I wonder what the voice actors are doing these days. Yeah, good guitar. Did a good job. This is just looking like Star Fox now. And I swear based on the vibe of this video, like the footage of the planes flying around, I swear when Sony's website promoted this game during the time, they just plucked a screenshot from this. And me! Well, good. I'm glad I did get to finish this.